Megovanan everyone, welcome to another trailer reaction. This is my reaction for Loki Season 2. I enjoyed Season 1, I thought it's pretty good. Some folks, I guess, didn't care so much about the romance between Loki and the chick. I kind of liked it. It's okay, it's good, different take for Loki, even though I know it's not the same Loki that we all kind of knew and love in the end game, or rather Infinity War, or was it Infinity Gauntlet? I think Infinity War. And just from a different multiverse, but it doesn't matter. He's evolving differently slightly from that. So I did like it, and I think it ended with Kang, right? Like some kind of variation of Kang, played by Jonathan Majors, right? And I liked him in Ant-Man, that variant of Kang. It's, he's pretty good, even though I know in the comics, and it's okay, it's fine, that, because I was just kind of curious, because I've always known Kang to be, his race to be a white guy, and I'm not making this up, and again, it's not a big deal, but, I looked it up. Is Kang always black, something like that? And it said no, in the comics he was always a white guy. I think they were a bit more specific, but basically a white guy. And that's fine. I still thought he did a great job as Kang. And I just, a side note, I bring that up because I notice nowadays, I remember someone pointing out how he doesn't mind if they race swap so long as it's a minor character. Well, okay, but nowadays, lately, they're doing it with major characters, and they're not doing it because they can't find another actor, that can, fit the bill. Not like when it was Michael Clark Duncan who played Kingpin, because at the time, the Ben Affleck, Jennifer Garner Daredevil, I guess it's pretty hard to find kind of like a bigger guy, because he's not Kingpin. He's not necessarily a fat man, but it's all supposed to be kind of like fat, but also at the same time muscle. And for someone to have that correct build, like Michael Clark Duncan, or now with Vincent D'Onofrio, who they play the roles great. They had to pick Michael Clark Duncan, because his build was correct. Nowadays, they're doing it now for the purpose of just race swapping, just to try to inject diversity when there's enough content in Marvel and everything else that there's enough diversity without having to race swap. If something is already considered like diverse, Black Panther, Shang-Chi, all that stuff, then they'll keep it at that, like Mulan, But if something is like white already, it began white, they feel the need to have to change it to a different race now, and do you call that like a double standard kind of thing? But I just think it's, they should just keep things to how they are. Kang, okay, that's fine, and he did, a fine job, I thought, So, anyways, I kind of went off topic, so I apologize for that. It would be for the same reason if they converted Blade, or who else can I think of? Blade, or well, I guess I'll just use Shang-Chi. If they turned them something like Blade white and Shang-Chi into an Indian, something like that, that would be bad. I would not like that. Blade is black. He's supposed to be black. I quoted this line before, but with the whole Dragon, the Bruce Lee story with Jason Scott Lee, they didn't want him to show his face a lot on the set of Green Hornet. This is, of course, it's a movie, of course, and lines from a movie. But basically, you get what they're trying to say. You know, this guy Lee. This is the only problem. It's this guy Lee, this Lee fellow. Don't you think he's a bit, you know, Oriental? And he goes, he's playing Oriental. He's supposed to be Oriental. Kato is Oriental. Yeah, I know. Could he just make sure he leaves the mask on? So it's that kind of thing. Blade is black. He's supposed to be black. You know, that kind of thing. Let's leave it at that. Okay? But anyways, sorry for that little tangent. Sorry. Let's go check out Loki and... Okay.
Obi? Hello? We have a little bit of a situation we wanted to run by you.
Tobias, wow. Great to see you again.
I forgot his name. That's... What is his name?
That's
Data? Was it?
Wow. Time slipping.
In Goonies?
You know that?
Yeah.
You've
In
seen
Short
that?
Round?
Yeah.
Can you fix that?
No. It's impossible to time slip in the TVA.
I know, but we just saw it happen.
Yeah.
I've been pulled through time between the past and the present.
Hello?
If what I saw is true, there's nothing to stand between this world and utter destruction.
Only one way to find out. Little good old-fashioned legwork. Listen, we have different styles. You're a man of action, which is fine. I take a more slow, deliberate, cerebral approach. It's really goodbye.
October 6th. Okay.
It's up to us
Oh, she's
to
like
save
McDonald's
this
worker.
place.
Is this cracked?
Yeah, babe.
Whatever we do, we're playing God.
Yeah, she is pretty
We are
hot, I
gods.
think. It's
But
running.
how do you choose? Who lives and who dies?
Make the hard choice.
It's him.
You better run!
War is on its way. Come on, you're the god of mischief.
Always have been. Always will be.
Okay, it's kind of strange. Kind of
Over the
cool.
top, don't you think?
I thought it was spot on.
Oh, there's like more. Oh, no. Okay, okay. Very interesting. Yeah, okay. So I look forward to this. Again, I apologize for my rants. It's like sometimes when I get on a little thing, I just mean to speak about something a little bit and a little complaint maybe, or just my 2 cents on something, and then it gets kind of blown out. So anyways, yeah, it's you know, something where it seems like it kind of has that weird kind of vibe to it, although this other show I'm gonna reference is even more weirder than this, a lot more weirder, and of course is R-rated, would be Doom Patrol. Is that show over yet? I don't know. I stopped at the part, or at the season, and I didn't even finish that season, still early on. Some woman in some kind of a drill machine that was drilling underground, and it came out from under the ground like a drill thing, you know, like in I forgot the movie, but I think it stars Sarah Douglas. It's an old 70s film, like Land of Time for God or something like that, where they were in some kind of, I think, a machine, and with a drill thing in the front, and it digs underground. But she was in that thing. But that has a lot more crazy antics than this. Anyways, that will do it. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so very much. And see you on the next video.